Fan review. Motorhead live at Hammersmith Odeon, 1982. Reviewer, Johnny Mercer, age 26. March 20th, 1982, at the Hammersmith Odeon was a night of pure, ear-splitting glory. Motorhead was on their Iron Fist tour, and if you thought their studio albums were loud, their live show was like being hit by a freight train. Lemmy and the boys didn't just perform, they attacked, conquering every inch of the stage like it was a battlefield. The moment the house lights dimmed and the massive, snarling, illuminated snaggletooth backdrop lit up, the crowd went berserk. The band roared onto the stage, launching straight into Iron Fist, the title track of their new album, and the entire venue erupted into chaos. Lemmy Kilmister, towering over the MIC stand in his leather and bullet belt, snarled into the microphone with that unmistakable gravelly voice that seemed to shake the walls. "Good evening, Hammersmith. We are Motorhead, and we play rock and roll," Lemmy growled before tearing into the next track. From that point on, it was a relentless onslaught. Phil Fast Eddie Clarke's guitar was razor-sharp, ripping through solos like his life depended on it. Tracks like Stay Clean and Metropolis showcased his technical prowess while still dripping with raw, gritty energy. Behind them, Phil the Animal Taylor was a maniac on the drums, pounding his kit with wild precision and enough force to make it feel like the whole building was shaking. His double bass work on Overkill was especially insane, it felt like a machine gun firing straight at your chest. The setlist was a perfect mix of new tracks from Iron Fist and classic Motorhead bangers. We Are, the road crew turned into a tribute to their own crew, with Lemmy shouting them out between verses. Ace of Spades absolutely brought the house down. Lemmy's thundering bass intro kicked off what might have been the loudest sing-along of the night. Everyone screamed every word like their lives depended on it. Lemmy's stage presence was unmatched. He didn't move much, he didn't need to. Just his stance at the MIC, leaning back slightly as he barked out lyrics, was enough to command the entire room. Between songs, he cracked a few dark jokes, swigged from his Jack and Coke, and teased the audience with his usual dry wit. The encore was unforgettable. They came back with Bomber, complete with the overhead bomber lighting rig casting eerie shadows across the stage. The riff was relentless, the energy palpable. And, of course, they ended the night with Motorhead, their self-titled anthem, delivered at full throttle. By the time the final chord hit, my ears were ringing so loud I could barely hear the roar of the crowd. Walking out of Hammersmith that night, my body felt bruised, my ears were wrecked, and my voice was gone. But it was worth every second. Motorhead in 1982 were the loudest, rawest, most no-holds-barred band on the planet. It wasn't just a concert, it was a declaration of war on anything boring or tame. They promised rock and roll, and they delivered it at full volume. A legendary night from a legendary band.